Hey, y'all, hey. Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. We have the headless pumpkin guy tonight. We're going to do something so fun. So when you hop on Say Hey, if you don't see a red box right there, that just means you are catching the replay. We're going to jump into this, y'all, because we got a big project. Like, super big. Like, haven't done anything this big in a while. And I really think you're going to love it. So, check out the purchase from our shenanigans today. How funny is that? Those of you that are new to our page, my husband, Mr. A to Z Designs, loves decorating for Halloween. So, we found this today. And it was off in a distance at one of the stores we went to. And he had to have it. And we got home and he's like, you know, I really wish that the pumpkin lit up. And I'm like, it does. Well, when he was looking at it upside down, he didn't see the little button. And he's like, oh my gosh. So that was a purchase from today. We'll send him right here. And y'all, guess what we're doing? Hoo-wee. Okay. Ready? So hit the heart button, y'all. The keyword tonight is board. B-O-A-R-D. And we're going to, let me just make sure this is right. So I've got this gigantic porch board. And I did this, I don't know, this was a while back. This transfer was called Sit and Chat. But y'all, we're going to do it tonight in Halloween candy corn. So, I am going to begin or finish this portion of the board. So, we have yellow, orange, white, yellow, orange, white, yellow. So, we're going to go in and do yellow. And then we're going to put a porch board Halloween sign on this. So, comment board. I will send you the list of supplies that we're using. We did do some prep, I don't know, painting, just because it was so large, but I hope you guys like it. Hello, hello. Welcome back, y'all, to my page. Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. Dun, 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 dun. Yellow, orange, white, yellow, orange, white, yellow. Okay, so this one's going to be yellow. We're going to go in. I am using the color Bumblebee for this yellow color. And you need to keep like your spray bottle by your side if you're going to recreate something like this on this big of surface, just because your chalk paste may start to dry out a little bit whenever you go to paint. So all you have to do is spritz a little bit of water right here directly on your board. And it'll be just fine. Okay. Hello, everybody. I know, Michelle, it is a big surface. I'll have to tell you how big it is. I don't remember. My tape measure is way over there. Maybe Zach can tell us. All right, so let me just get this painted. And then we have one more section to paint, and then we're gonna proceed with the rest of the design. But y'all, I have had this on my to-do list for the last couple of days. I showed Zach, kind of talked him through it today, actually, when we were in one of the stores on our adventure. He's like, yeah, we have that porch leaner from da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, we're flipping it over. Can you help me paint it white? Let's do it. All right, so we need to dry this before I move on to the next section. Hi, Patricia. Hello, hello. How are y'all? 4 feet by 9 wide. Girlfriend, there's no way we would ship this, right? All right, let me just take off the tape that's the divide on this board. But y'all, hit that heart button. I'm so excited for this project. Like, so excited. I just hope and pray that it is not too much. You'll see what I'm talking about, hopefully. As I go on, I'll explain it. Hi, Bambi.
I could ship it, but I'll save you the $100 shipping fee and tell you just to go to Home Depot and get a 4-foot by 10-inch board.
Yes, exactly. All right, so as you can see, this looks awesome. Y'all, like, if this works out how I have it in my head, you just might see me jump up and down for joy about this project. Hi, Pamela. Oh, thanks, Darcy. Bambi, we're making a porch leaner. Oh, y'all, and we have this new shirt in the shop. Hey there, pumpkin. So just comment the word bored. Not B-O-R-E-D, like you're bored, you have nothing to do, like my kids tell me all the time, but B-O-A-R-D. Okay, so we're going to dry this, make sure it is good to go. We're going to lift the tape off. I think this is good.
How was your day shopping, Amy?
My day shopping was fantastic. I'm tired, y'all. Going out to multiple places in 7-degree weather.
112 by the time you're done.
112. Like, that heat just kicks your rear end. All right, so that is dry. So what we're going to do, okay, we've got to be strategic here. We're going to take the tape off of this section right here. And I've done something like this before, okay? I personally like to fuzz my tape because we're going to lay it over.
Did any of that paint come up down there?
No.
I didn't fuzz a single strip of that paint.
Even though you just totally got me sidetracked on what I was trying to say. Backseat crafter needs to be quiet. Bambi, I got lots of stuff, girlfriend. I got lots of stuff. Don't you worry. But the little headless pumpkin guy over here, he was most important. Okay, so I fuzzed my tape. Right, Zach?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to paint this section. So I'm going to go over, put my tape on top of my yellow, and marry it up right to that line.
Thank you for the sprinkles, everyone.
And now we're going to do orange right here. Okay, so let's go in with some orange. And then we've got the next step. Hi, Kim. How are you, friend? All right, so I'm going to just spray my paintbrush because we've used this to paint the other sections of orange, yellow orange. I have pulled up a picture of a candy corn and looked at it, I don't know, probably 90 different times.
Happy birthday, Kim.
It's her birthday?
It is.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I did, Bambi. I did get lots of stuff.
I was just teasing in that reel today.
He was joking. But y'all are going to probably laugh and probably shake your head at me. But, you know, I'm a bag lady. Like, I like bags. Purses, all the things, right? Well, this morning, Zach was cutting some, I don't know, owls or something for orders. And I was like, I'm going to go through some of these bags or purses and, you know, see what's in them. Y'all, I found so many unused gift cards to Dollar Tree, Home Goods, Michael's, like makeup places, Ulta. I mean, I think we had one for Bed Bath & Beyond that I don't even think is open anymore. But y'all, I checked the balances on all of them and it ended up being a good amount of money. So I'm like, well, guess we're going to a bunch of different stores. And it made me feel good because we're out there shopping and it's all due to these gift cards that were gifted to me over the years. Thank goodness didn't expire. So, anyways, yes, you're probably shaking your head, but it worked out, right? Win-win. And then we went to lunch. We went to Gloria's. Just spent the day in 107-degree weather, going from shop to shop. Okay, so there's our orange. I think we're good there. All right, here we go.
Denise wants to know what you think of the new launch video last night.
The launch video from last night was magnificent, y'all. I am so excited. I almost even got a tear in my eye because I'm so excited. Marilee wants to know if you do trays. What kind of trays, Marilee? Yeah, Barbara gives gift cards are her savings account. Hi, Katie from Canada. Or I should say Kate from Canada. So yeah, so I just, you know.
And Pearl from Mississippi.
Hi, Janet. So yeah, so Dollar Tree was busy in Dollar Tree, y'all. That's the first time I had stepped foot in a Dollar Tree in 4 months, probably.
Hi, Ron up in Richmond, Virginia.
Hey, Juanita. That's the best. Finding all the gift cards and going on a shopping spree and not spend a dime. Yes. Hi, Rhonda. Cynthia, how are you? Lisa, what's up, my friends? Y'all, make sure you hit the heart button, sprinkle the video, and type in the word board. We're going to use the cutest oldie transfer, but it's still available, and put on this candy corn inspired porch cleaner. Hi, Annette. What up, what up? I know, Denise, the nutcrackers are awesome. Let me see, what's my favorite? I don't know, I had so many favorites. Probably the pattern transfers, as usual. But y'all that are not designers will get your hands on them September 14th. Yes. Hey, Janet. How are you, friend? All right, sorry, guys. This is boring watching paint dry. But just trust the process, okay? It's going to be boom shakalaka amazing. They should, Barbara. I know, Kay, right? So exciting. And then we have a tassel maker releasing. I am so excited for that because right now I use my hand to make my tassels, which is perfectly fine.
I actually feel real bad about that because you've been asking me to make you one for a while.
They beat me to it.
They did.
Or you to it. I think you had some trays, sort of like the chalk tray, but they had sides on them.
Serving trays, yes.
Oh, like serving trays?
Did at one point,
back in the day.
But shipping got so outrageous on those because of their weight.
Yeah. Okay, check it out. Oh my gosh. All right, that.
Look at those clean, crisp lines.
Yeah, let me just dry this right here. Check it out, y'all. Ooh, it's the candy corn train coming through. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Hi, Marcia Kitchen. How are you? If we are watching the replay, does it still help to hit the heart button? Yes, it does, Pam. Anything helps. The heart button, commenting, sprinkling, all of the things. So thank you. And you're not catching the replay because you right now are seeing the live video. All right, here we go. Guess what? What do we need to do next? What is next step? So let me see if I can just hold this up. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be the top. The white is on the top, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's on the back side? Did you show them that yet?
I did. The white is the top of the candy corn. So I'm going to work. Yeah, so this is upside down, by the way, Zach.
Oh, no.
No, it's not. You're right. It's a little hard to see, but this is what we did
We did that
a year and a half ago, maybe. It's another porch cleaner transfer that they came out with. But tonight, we're going to use this. Boom. This is called, and this is like an oldie, but it's still available. Halloween Porch-Side. Simple as that. So, like I said, my vision, if all goes well, this should be, it may be one of my favorite things.
Tina, I love the colors of candy corn. I hate the candy itself, though.
All right, what do we do when we paint? Oh, everyone's already answering. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, Tina, let's do a
survey.
A survey or a poll. All right, so I'm going to go in with some surface wax on this entire thing. Okay, so let me see. Let me put some of this away so I can create as much room as possible.
I love the look of it. I love the colors. I just do not like the taste of candy corn.
Yeah. Okay, so you probably can't see me right now, but what I'm doing is I'm taking my wax applicator and I am applying wax to this entire board.
I'm surprised they don't have candy corn flavored soda yet, by the way. They have flavored soda for everything else.
Yeah?
But not candy corn. Unless you guys know something I don't.
Well, they might. They have everything flavored in all sorts of things.
Linda wants to know, could you seal paint?
Could you seal this? Yes. Like I could take this and seal it. Now, this is flat, right? Now, you may want this to be glossy.
Would you seal it first and then chalk it?
No, I'm not going to seal it first. Penny says candy corn. What is it about candy corn that people don't like? Is it just the sweetness? Like the pure sugar molded into a triangular cone?
I like pure sugar. I have to try it again to tell you why I don't like it. It's been so long since I've had it.
Well, I almost got some today. I don't think the boys like it either. All right, wax. It's nasty. You like payday candy?
I do like payday, yes. I do like a payday bar.
Isn't there candy corn that is like chocolate too? You don't like the candy either. I saw some purple colored candy corn.
No.
Chris says, yeah, pure sugar. All right, so I'm almost done with this, y'all. I want to make sure you get every inch, centimeter, millimeter, whatever it is, of this board. Okay?
And, I mean, you could really take any old porcelain or two that you have and paint it white and do this.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take, this is a size E, 18 by 24, and I'm going to cut this right down the center.
Now, that purple one, chocolate and blueberry candy corn sound good. I would try those.
Now blueberry. No, thank you. All right, so I'm trying to find a section of this.
Vicky has a 45-pound bag that her daughter bought her of candy corn.
45
That's a lot of candy corn.
Now, Jeannie said better than circus peanuts. I love circus peanuts.
Ooh, we can mix it with peanuts and it tastes like a payday. I'll have to try that. Because I like taffy. Well, taffy's good. And that's pure sugar.
All right, here we go. So we're going to start with welcome to our haunted Halloween. Now, this is like cutesy Halloween to me, y'all. Just saying. All right, I'm going to lay this sticky side up. We're going to fuzz this. These are reusable silk screen transfers. They are so amazing. This will spark joy in your life. Okay? Just saying. It does me. Every time I use one. It makes it so easy. I don't have to cut this on a Cricut. I don't have to weed it with, you know, the vinyl and all of that. I don't have to freehand it. I just simply peel it off the backer sheet, add a little bit of lint, choose my color, lay it down, and go to town with my squeegee. So, where would I go to get the silk screen, Betty Anderson? Betty, you need to type in the comments, just like you did when you asked that question, the word board, B-O-A-R-D. And then you're going to check your message requests. All right, let me see how we're doing here, y'all. All right. Ready? Here we go. So, white is on the top. So we are going to lay this down. And let me see if this is going to, we may have to take the next section off of the transfer. Hold on. Or the backer sheet. Let me check something. Okay. We should be good.
I don't think somebody measured it for the
Woo-hoo!
last. You know it's on the other side of that, right?
Woo-hoo! Y'all.
It's like we've done this.
Let's take a poll. Does the backseat crafter need to stay or go?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Because he knows what's coming up next, and he's.
You gotta clean the
transfer. Here for it.
He's gonna clean the transfer for me.
Sucker.
All right, so I'm just gonna get this to where it's somewhat like up and down centered. All right, just like so. Okay, now let me just stand this up. Stay. I love him so much, y'all. He is my moon and stars and all the things. I would not be the person I am without him. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm making sure that there's absolutely no air bubbles on this transfer. Okay. All right, now we're going to go in with black chalk paste. Janet, this is just, this surface, all this is a
4x9.
4x9 piece of wood from like your local hardware store.
Home Depot or Lowe's. But you can
Home
even
Depot,
take
Lowe's.
An old porch leaner that you may have gotten from somewhere and simply paint over it and redo it too.
Yep, it's just a plain Jane piece of wood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I'm going to go over this with black chalk paste.
So while you're doing that, I thought I would tell everyone a little fun note about our adventure at Michael's. Because remember all that ribbon behind Amy, right on top of her head, if you got it haunted that y'all loved, that we got from Michael's last year?
Oh, that's kind of in the shadows?
Yep. It was still there today.
Yeah.
Plus, we got this awesome ribbon. I'm really excited about this one. It's kind of got a stitched look to it. It's a nice orange. I love it.
Yeah, honestly, like even Dollar Tree had a lot of ribbon that I got last year. And Michael's as well. Like, I was kind of like, okay, guys, let's come out with something new because Amy needs to buy some more ribbon. Not really. All right, so I have a small squeegee right here, and I am just dragging this paste over the silk screen. Okay? Now, remember our candy corn look in the background. Now, let me see. I'm trying to do this fairly quickly. If you take your time, perfectly fine. Just, you're going to want to start peeling this up from the top. Okay? And you are going to release the paste from the screen. But I am going to try and do this quickly so that we can just lift it and go all at once. And that paste is not dry. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to concentrate so I don't go off the edge of this silk screen. Okay, are we ready? Ooh-wee. Here we go. I did wax. Ready? Oh my gosh! Yes!
Now she's going to dry it, Jackson.
Y'all! This is the top. Ah, look at that. Look how so cute that is. All right, so let's come back down here. And I'm going to dry it just for a second. Isn't that awesome, y'all? I'm in love. Hi, Jax. Are you here? Yeah. One of my twins are here, y'all. Jackson looks like me. You want to come over here? Just do not touch this. It is wet. So I have my bracelets on that the boys have been making. You gotta speak loud and slow.
I just want to show you guys.
Okay, you may have to, yeah. Don't let it fall.
So the first one is this egg one.
You may have to go around and hold it in the camera.
Okay.
Just set them right here. Put them right there.
So the first one is this egg one. Oh,
Mole egg.
And then we have this other egg one. And then we have this watermelon one. Okay. Now we have this hamburger necklace. Hamburger necklace. Then we have this grape one. Then we have this sushi one. Then we have.
All right, now we're gonna apply the bottom piece.
Donut. And
you got a lot of bracelets.
We have a mushroom. And now this one doesn't have a charm on it. It's for Longhorns.
Rachel wants the hamburger necklace.
The
egg one does look like a ghost, Cynthia.
We have a purple donut.
All right, we're going to use the second half of this transfer that is now going to be the bottom
We have a pizza
portion.
one. We have a rainbow one. We
Okay,
have
that just happened, so just don't panic if your
Popsicle.
transfer sticks.
Another rainbow.
Dude, you taking over my
A
show?
water bottle. A Chiefs bracelet because they're playing
The
tonight.
Chiefs, yep. Go Chiefs.
A cute little avocado.
9x7 is the board.
And some yellow.
4x9, I'm sorry.
Yellow watermelon.
Good job, Jackson. Good job.
Bye, guys.
He's selling them for $1.
50 cents.
50 cents?
Yeah.
You went down in price? That's not how to run a business. They are. You also just send us a message. It's $1 shipped. Put it in an envelope with a big old stamp. I'll just send you an invoice. He is selling them. He's so excited. Zach and I got them some additional supplies today when we were on our adventure. We found them at Michael's. Okay, y'all ready for this? So here we go. We're going to go downtown with the bottom portion. And we're going to finish this off. All right, so there's that. Got that. How wide are the in-between, Zach?
5. It's divided evenly between 3 sections. 5 inches and 5.33.
5.33 inches in between each section, y'all. I think Susan asked that. All right, so I'm making sure all my air bubbles are out. Somebody did ask why I'm not using the handled squeegee. I thought about it tonight, but I have better control with the small squeegee, so that's why. But you can absolutely use the handled squeegee. It's going to cover more area.
Quicker.
Faster, right.
Which would just mean less time with you guys.
Yeah. Which, no, I don't want that. All right, so same concept, y'all. Just drag the paste over the screen. Make sure that you hit the heart button.
And what's really cool about this transfer is so easy to cut up into smaller pieces for a bigger transfer.
Yeah, I have 2 of these actually, and last year I cut them up and we used
Trick or treat.
right here at the bottom, I think, on an actual candy corn shaped cutout that is in Zach's Etsy shop. So you can comment the word board and then click on shop products and click on wood cutouts and you can go grab the candy corn. They do come in different sizes. There is a finished picture on the listing for you to refer to. But that's another option with this transfer.
That's it. That's what we did.
Yes, that. Thanks, Zach.
My pleasure.
You're like fast. Pulling that up.
We're on a tight ship.
With your headless
Horseman.
guy.
He's a horseman.
He's a horseman.
His name is George.
George the Horseman.
He's a
All right. So, almost done, y'all. I don't know if you can see this. Hold that, Zach. But, this, please, 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 please be what I wanted. I have to see it all complete before I can jump up and down and do the happy dance.
Are you really going to jump up and down?
I might. If this is exactly how... I thought it is going to be, you might have to catch me on my way down.
I'll get a bag of ice ready.
Oh my gosh, ready? Okay, oh yeah. Lots of paste on my fingers. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. That cat is just sitting perfectly on that yellow line. I love it.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Go get this transfer. Go make this. Oh my goodness. This is so awesome. The width between each color is 5.33 inches. I'm going to kind of hold it on its side just because it's very large and it's in charge. But y'all, how cool is that? I love it. And it's going to go outside on my front porch. Yes, it is so cool. Look at the cat, how well it's placed right there, sitting on that line. I'm a fan. I hope you are too. So hit the heart button. Let me know what you think. Type in the word board, B-O-A-R-D, so that you can go check out all the supplies for this project. And y'all, isn't it cute? Yes. Jump, Amy, jump. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Bye.